9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Are you ready?
It's Drea Nicole. Well, are you ready?
Yo, Doc, where you at?
So get ready. Let's go.
Star Killer. Yeah.
Hey. It's your girl Drea Nicole. And guess what, y'all? It's Friday. It's 9 p.m. And you know what? I had to do it. Because I had to do it. And we are here on another Friday. I hope everybody had a great couple of weeks. Because it's been a couple of weeks since I've been on. Yes. I had some big things going here. And but we are here tonight. Thank God we made it. Made it through another week. Made it through another couple of weeks. You know, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. So I want to welcome all of y'all back to the show. Thanks for coming on with me. Thanks for coming to see me tonight. I really did miss y'all last week, y'all. I have been tested these past couple of weeks. You know, if those of you who follow me on TikTok, I had posted a TikTok about how life has its ups and downs, and you need to enjoy the ups. Don't wallow in the downs, but just know the downs are coming, right? Because not to get, too biblical on y'all. Who's that there? Hey, yes, I am from NYC. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Um, Brooklyn to be exact. Oh my gosh. I be jumping all over the place. I'm sorry, y'all, but I saw a TikTok earlier today. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that rapper Lola Brooke. She was being interviewed, and so the interviewer was like, so you rep NYC. She was like, I rep Brooklyn to be exact. Brooklyn. There's nothing better than Brooklyn. Like, she was just going off. Nothing better than Brooklyn. She was like, NYC is cool, and I'm NYC, but Brooklyn is the shit all day, every day. And I gotta agree, I gotta agree. It was all a dream. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. You know what I'm saying? We spread love to ourselves, but that's our prerogative. We do what we want to do. So shout out to Lola Brooke. She was like, my name is Lola Brooke. Brooke is for Brooklyn. I was like, you know what? Y'all, I get it. I get it. Grinaldi's for pizza? Absolutely. Grinaldi's, Pomoni Gardens, freaking oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank? But I grew up in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, so there's a bunch of Italian places there. I'm on the Italian side of Brooklyn, right? So the pizza unmatched. There's no good pizza nowhere. I'm sorry, but in New York, Brooklyn to be exact. But I'll take a Bronx pizza over anywhere else in the United States. So just New York pizza, period. And everywhere I go, I lived in Philly for a little while. I'm currently in Georgia. And everywhere I go, there's always a New York style pizza. New York style. Child, I need y'all to get y'all freaking life. Just because you put it, just because it's a bigger slice than like Domino's or Papa John's doesn't make it New York style. I'm sorry. Y'all be lying. Y'all be lying. It's all lies, I tell you. It's all lies. It's all lies, I tell you. But I digress. But yes, pizza, well, any Italian, Chinese food. Oh my God, the Chinese food. And I digress. I was about to get into something else, but The Chinese food in New York is unmatched as well. We might know each other. Plum Beach. Yes. Oh. Oh, you know. Okay. Okay. Plum Beach is where you hang out with a couple of 40s and stuff like that, back in the day. But hang out on the beach where it got the freaking at a certain time of year, those crabs that wash up ashore and they be all dried up all over Plum Beach. Oh my gosh. Facts. Facts. Yes, girl. Yes. Oh my gosh. Manhattan Beach, Coney Island, Brighton Beach. That's my area. That's my stomping grounds where I grew up. I was there for the first 38 years of my life. So, yes. Yes. I am a Brooklynite. I'm a girl. I'm a Brooklyn girl to my heart. Between Coney Island and Flatbush, you can't tell me nothing. Why? I was getting my car service. I'm gonna get into my stories about my past couple of weeks. I was getting my car service, and this man was like, he was like, "Where you from?" We just struck up a conversation because he was getting his car service too, and he was like, "Where you from?" I said, "I'm from New York." He was like, "I could hear your accent," but he was like, "I hear a Caribbean accent too." I was like, "Oh no, I just grew up in Brooklyn. It's the same difference." If you know, you know. If you grow up in Brooklyn and hang out in Flatbush, Bed-Stuy, Bushwick, you might end up with a Spanish accent. But if you hang out in the Flatbush area, Wagwan, Wagwan Browning. Oh, I love it. I love talking about home. I know people, they get downright sick of me, but I don't care. Not that anything is wrong with where I'm at now. I am thoroughly enjoying Georgia. It's just home is home, you know? Home is home. It's the place that I love. Um, the reasons why I don't think that I would go back there to live, it's just the amount of things that I lost from there. It doesn't feel as homey as it used to. With my mom being gone and my best friend passed away and her mother passed away. It's just now it just represents a lot of loss. Um, my two oldest sons are still in New York, and so I go back to see them. I go back to see them. But they grown, they doing their own thing. They not trying to babysit mom, so it is what it is. Okay, Serena. I must know you because I feel like you playing with me right now. I must know you. I know you. You said go Sharks. I know you. That sheep says football team. What are we talking about? I was a booster for the football team. Oh, those who might not know what a booster is, because I know a booster could mean different things in different areas. No, I wasn't boosting clothes out of stores. I wasn't a thief or anything. But boosters was kind of like the cheerleaders, but the cheerleaders that kept the beat and kept the pace. We was in the hey, so, we was in the bleachers so you could hear our stomps. And we was like, it's so funny. While I was in Walmart today in the costume section because I'm stupid and me and my son was going through Walmart and I saw a pair of pom poms in the costume section and I started doing sheep said cheers while I was in the middle of Walmart and my son was on the phone with his girlfriend. He was like, "Yeah, my mom is trying to live her youth again." Like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Well, welcome, Sarita. Yes, she said sharks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I went to PS 194, then I went to Shelby Junior High, and then I went to Sheepshead for my first year of high school, and then I transferred out because yeah, that wasn't working out for me. And then I went to Brooklyn College Academy in Flatbush. Yeah, yes, yes. Okay, well, shoot. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Sheepshead. Like, this is what molded me. My mom went to Sheepshead Bay High School. Like, that ass, I got her high school diploma on display on my by my Brooklyn wall. And she went to Kingsborough Community College, which is right there by my Manhattan Beach. Okay, so here we go. My week, the past couple of weeks. So I have been fighting with my bank over funds that I was supposed to receive that they was holding up, right? I've literally had to fight with them for a month and they just released my money yesterday. So my son says I'm a crash out, and I do. I crash out when it's necessary to crash out. So y'all tell me if this was necessary. So the first time I called, they was like, "Oh, the change of address never took from you going from New York to Georgia, and there was some issue with the address, and it was holding up the funds." And okay, let's fix the address. Oh, we're gonna send you some documents to sign, and you got to send proof of your new address. Okay, okay, no problem. I do that. Call them back again. Hey, where's my funds? They try to hit me with the address thing again. I said, no, no, no. Check the notes. I signed that stuff for the address already. Let's not do that. Oh, the thing has to clear. Okay. Your money should be available in a couple of days. Okay. Okay. Couple of days go. Nothing. Call back. Hey. Like, I felt like my money was just like lost in Cyberland or something. What's good? What's up? What's up with my money? Oh, I don't know what the holdup is. What? Let me check with my supervisor. Okay, go do that. Check with your supervisor. Check with the supervisor, whatever. Oh, we're gonna get this done for you right away. And da, 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 da. Okay, I'm being real cool, right? So now we go into week 3. This was last week. I call him Monday. Okay, yeah, we we're going to release. No, they try to tell me, oh, well, you have a personal banker. Who the freak am I to have a personal bank? I was like, no, I don't. No, I don't. I was like, there's nothing in any of my documents saying I have a personal bank. Why would I have a personal banker? So they was like, oh, well, you got to call this number. They the ones that handle your account. Who? What? Okay. I call that number, voicemail on Monday, voicemail on Tuesday, voicemail on Wednesday. Now I'm getting ready to go to Virginia for my friend's wedding. Supposed to be leaving Thursday night, going into Friday morning to go drive to Virginia, right? Wednesday night, I get in my car, hit the start button, nothing. Silence. Silence. I was like, oh, I know you fucking lying. Hit the start button again. Silence. Nothing. My car will not start at all. I'm supposed to drive to Virginia the next morning. And the bank is holding up my money. So now I'm like, okay, I have to rent a car because not only was I a part of the wedding as far as an honorary bridesmaid, I was a coordinator and a singer. I got to get to Virginia, right? Excuse me, y'all. I got the hiccups. I'm sorry. I got to get to Virginia, right? Fine. Rent a car and this, that, and the other. Using money I don't have for real because people think credit cards is money that they have. But using a credit card, you use the money you don't have for real. Because if you had the money, you would use money, right? So I'm using money I don't have for real. So I could get to the wedding, do all that, come back, call them Monday. Yo, now I'm crashing out because now I have to fix my car. Now it's been 3 weeks. Bills is about to start circling around again. We about to hit the first of the month again. And y'all playing. So I called, got the same guy that I had gotten twice before. And I was like, yo, bruh, check this out. I need my money. I need my money now. I need my money for a reason, and y'all fucking with my reasons. I need my money now. I don't want to hear another 2 days. I don't want to hear that it's the address. I don't want to hear that I have a personal banker because the person y'all gave me the phone number to, he don't even come to work for real. Like, he don't even come to work for real. I get the voicemail every time. I need y'all to release my money. I need you to figure this out. I need you to figure it out while I'm on the phone. Oh, we're sorry. I'm going to handle this for you. But here's 3 other people on that person's team, person that I couldn't get on the voicemail. Here's 3 other people on his team. Try reaching out to them too. Yeah, I got everybody's voicemail. Nobody works for real. Nobody works for real. So now I'm spazzing on everybody's voicemail. I want my money today. I know where y'all work. Y'all on 6th Avenue in Manhattan. I was going on. I want my money today. I get a phone call on Tuesday. Oh, I'm a handle. No, actually, that same day, towards the end of the day. Oh, I'm gonna handle this. I was like, everybody said they're gonna handle it. What you gonna do different? Oh well, let me do what I do. I got you. But I still got to get my car fixed while they still playing. So here I go, getting my car serviced with money I ain't got for real. So now I'm accumulating debt when I should have had the money for it. Child. Just for me, I look so pitiful getting my car fixed. Because I was like, can you put some of the money on this card? And then, can you put some of the money on this card? And then put a little bit on this card and just take the rest out of my debit? Like, stressed. I was completely stressed. Hi, Kev. Hi. I was stressed. Completely stressed. But God is good. My money came the next day after I got the car service, but I was able to put the money back on the credit cards so it don't affect my credit. But that has been my couple of weeks. But I'm good now. I'm good now. I'm out of spasmo. I'm good. I'm happy. And that's what I've been dealing with for the past couple of weeks. And that's why I didn't have the show last week, because I ended up leaving for Virginia later than expected. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be settled in enough time to do the show because I had to wait around for a car rental. Yeah, that part. But anyway, we are here now. And we are rolling and strolling and rolling and strolling. So First, we're going to talk about Jubilee Moore, now known as Vows and Vendettas, streaming on Amazon Prime. I am not a principal actress in this movie, but my music is all throughout this movie. All throughout this movie. So go watch it, go rent it. It is such a vibe. And here is the trailer for it. Vows and Vendettas.
Well, let's cheers. Shall we all find our husbands?
Yes, to the men, girl, to the men.
But when a man knows what he wants, he goes after it.
Lord, please don't let me fuck this up.
Maybe I have to try a different approach.
You know what? Approach is definitely everything. I mean, hell, you do have to be approachable.
So you're stalking me now?
And we meet again.
But I guess that's what happens when you live in that dad and that husband life.
Bro, no one told you to go settle down and get married and shit.
We're supposed to be the fly guys, living life, traveling the world, smashing all these international baddies.
Enjoy your Mr. Perfect and hit me up when you get back from Disneyland.
And you call me when hell gets too hot.
The woman would kill to have you as theirs.
Yes. Shout out to Naomi Bauman. Shout out to Lily Mae, B2B Productions, Don P. Oh gosh, the whole cast, Tiffany Michelle, Maurice Leggett. And shout out to everybody involved with the project. This was a dope project to do. I'm glad to be a part of it, as usual. Go and watch that now. It's streaming. It's on Prime Video. Like, it's streaming right now. So you could go watch it. Not right now because you watching me or you listening to me. But once I'm done, handle your business. The next thing I will talk about is Full Figure Flings, which is the next project that I'm on that I actually have a role in. We watched it last weekend. We had a private premiere, and when I tell you it is dope, it had us in there laughing, and just I can't wait for you guys to see it. But we're gonna run the trailer, and then I'm gonna give you guys some more information on it. So here's Full Figure Flings
In an
Part 1.
industry built on image, two plus-size black models take a fearless stand against their fashion agency's colorist agenda with a jaw-dropping act on the runway. But as their defiance makes headlines, a long-buried love triangle reemerges from the shadows, threatening to unravel their hard-won sisterhood. Raw, rebellious, and unapologetically bold, Full Figure Flings is a fierce, emotional ride through betrayal, identity, and the high cost of truth.
Yes, baby. Yes. Oh my goodness. This is such a vibe, y'all. Y'all gonna enjoy it when it comes out. But I just wanted to let y'all know that October 24th, we are gonna be at ooh, child, don't get me the lion. Don't get me the lion. We're gonna be at Juicy Crab. The one on I believe it's on Hollowell. But look out for the information because I'm going to be posting it real soon. I just found out last night that it is going to be October 24th. I'm going to post it on the Had to Do It podcast social media and in the group. So make sure you join the group. Make sure you follow me on Had to Do It podcast on Instagram. I'm going to post it on my own Instagram and TikTok and this and the other at Drea Nicole NYC. And yeah, it is going to be a vibe. So on October 24th, when you guys get the information, please come out and you're going to be able to meet the cast. We're going to have a red carpet. We're going to do some karaoke. We're going to have some fun that night. Okay, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be premieres. You're gonna get to see what I've been working on, everything. With that being said, that's for part one. Part two, we are still currently in production for right now as we speak. Part two is being put together, and I have more of a pivotal role in part two. Part one is the alley oop, and part two is the slam dunk, right? So pull up on me October 24th. I'm gonna say less. Just pull up on me October 24th because I'm telling you, it's gonna be a vibe. It is a movement. Such a movement. Once again, shout out to Don P and Lily Mae and Naomi Bondman and Tiffany Michelle, Maurice Leggett, Damian Hill. Oh gosh, it's so many people. It's so many people. Quashim, China, the MUA, who had everybody's face beat to the gods. Yes. Yes, everybody involved. Everybody involved. It's too many people to name. Even my son was in the background doing BTS, behind the scenes footage and camera work and stuff on this. It is just literally a family affair. It's actually Lily and Dom's wedding that I went to this past weekend. They got married. So it's just an all around family affair. Everything comes full circle. So congratulations to them. And then congratulations to all of us for this project. I'm telling you, y'all not ready for real. Y'all not ready for real. Okay. Are we going to get into some of the I got a list, right? So we're going to get into some of the things that just came across my table, so to speak, or came across my mind in this past week. Some is some jewels, some is some fuckery. I don't know why I got these hiccups so bad, but we're going to work it out. We are going to work it out. Okay. So I don't know if you guys have heard about, I like to do my little pop culture events and things like that, right? So Brandy and Monica, the boy is mine, the girl is mine. Lord have mercy. I'm giving a Michael Jackson song to Brandy and Monica. Anyway, the Boy Is Mine tour. So people have been up in arms because they asked for a specific dress code. Very similar. I want to say that it's very similar to what the Met Gala dress code was this past year with the dandy Harlem Renaissance, like women in suits, women in power suits and fashionable suits and this and the other. They wanted that for their tour. And people have been up in arms. How you gonna tell me what I gotta wear? But when Beyonce told y'all to come in silver, y'all asses showed up in silver everything. Silver eyelashes, silver hats, silver gloves, silver shoes, silver skirts, silver pants, silver chaps, everything. And then when she turned around and followed up with her Cowboy Carter tour, everybody showed up in cowboy gear. No questions asked. Hands down, man down. Nobody blinked an eyelash. In the middle of the concert, Beyonce tell y'all asses to shut the fuck up. Yeah, she said everybody on mute. Y'all was yelling at other people for not muting when she said mute. But you want to be mad at Brandy and Monica because she wants y'all to come looking like boss ass women. I think the theme is dope. I think the theme is so dope. Oh my gosh. I immediately started looking for a suit and tie. Immediately started looking for a suit and tie. I could get with that. I could get with that. And I think the people that's mad is the ones that was going to come out with their asses out and the boobs out and and you mad that you can't do that. I mean, you still could kind of do that if you really wanted to, if you finessed it, if you thought about it hard enough. Because, you know, you could do some shorts with a button up and a tie and a jacket. I guess that's too much clothes for you. I don't know. I'm just annoyed that Chris Brown could say Breezy Bowl, everybody show up in football jerseys. Beyonce says Renaissance, everybody show up in everything metallic and glowing and silver and gold. Beyonce say cowboy, everybody go off. Which is cool. But why is it such a big issue? And Brandon Monica is doing it. One lady on there said that because she wanted to come in her 90s gear. So, sis, it's not the 90s. Maybe they want you to grow the fuck up. It is not the 90s. They wanted to reflect some grown woman shit while we reminisce. What's the problem? To the point where this is trending, like, but trending in a bad way. Trending because people are complaining. And I don't understand that. It's it's just so freaking annoying how people pick and choose what they want to do, and then they want to act like Brandy and Monica is villains for saying, you know, come dress a certain way. Like, why not make it fun? What's the problem, people? Just make it fun. God. Anyway. Y'all know how I be like, I'm TikTok triggered. So, and this is nothing specific. It's not a specific topic that anybody had on TikTok. Because, you know, I'm always tearing people's panels apart and this and the other. All those different panels about relationships on TikTok. And none of those people be in successful relationships themselves. Like, missing me with that. But I'm annoyed because every time I go on TikTok, there's somebody talking about TikTok got this new feature that I'm just finding out about. TikTok got this new feature that I'm just finding about. TikTok got the child. The new feature is everybody saying that TikTok got this new feature. That's the new feature. I'm convinced. Have I tried anything that they said? No. I just don't think it's too, giving this information is turning too trendy. I think they're just using saying that as clickbait. Because they're saying if you hit the plus on the screen, it's supposed to do something. All that does is have you follow the person. So you hit the plus on the screen and now you following the person. And that's how they get you. So, and that's the new feature on TikTok. How to sucker motherfuckers into following. That's pretty much what is happening. And I get so annoyed. Why am I so vested? I don't know. I get so annoyed. Like, dude, just stop trying to trick me. Do something interesting enough for me to follow you. Stop trying to trick me into following you. Because that same button you can unfollow. Well, no. You actually have to click into the profile, unfollow, and then that probably turns into a profile view. Who knows? Like, they're just real slick with it. And I don't trust nobody who says that on their thing. So I just keep scrolling. I just keep scrolling because I don't trust it. I don't trust it. So I'm just convinced that the new feature on TikTok is getting people suckering people into hitting that plus sign and follow them. Stupid. Another thing that's been trending is Miss Cardi B. Shout out to NYC. She's from the Bronx, but I could forgive her for that. Um, she has released an album. I liked how she did this release because like she had video of her on the sidewalk selling her CDs and stuff. And she's doing it old school. She's like going around meeting people, getting face to face with people. Everything is not on social media. Everything that she's doing is on social media, but like her whole promo is not just social media. She's actually going out there, speaking to people, dealing with the fans. You know what I mean? Doing things that used to be done when it came to promotion. Get out there and talk to people. Act like you're the rotation. That's why one of my hashtags is I am the rotation. Because unlike Cardi B, if I don't rotate my music, if I don't go and promote my music right now, you're probably not going to hear it. By the way, musical therapy, go cop that. Musical therapy, Drea Nicole NYC. Are you ready? Motherfucker, I'm out. Slide, go cop those. But if I don't promote my music, it's not going to get out to the masses like that, you know? But I haven't listened to the album yet. I know, shame on me. I'll have a full report next week. I haven't listened to the album yet, but I've heard it's really dope. And I really like the fact that she has a sample from Janet Jackson, which anybody who knows me knows I love me some her. I love me some Janet. That is so Angela Bassett is more my spirit animal, but Janet, that's just part of my aura. I love her. I love her. I love Mike. I should have been Jackson. Drea Nicole Jackson. That should have been me. Um, I like what her and Lizzo did with the What's Going On song from the 90s. I love 90s music. Pop, hip hop, R&B. I just love 90s music. So I am excited to hear the album. I am going to listen to the whole album and check it all out and absorb it all. From what I've heard so far, it sounds amazing. And just shout out to Cardi B on that aspect. Shout out to her on every aspect. Because, people are really trying to come down on her because she's currently pregnant in her current relationship and this and other. And people are like, oh my God, you pregnant already with the next man's baby. And that man has put her through it. And just because we're just getting a hold of and grasping the fact that they broke up, they probably broke up way before we even knew anything. Number one. Number two, I mean, that's number one and two. Like, that relationship been over. Just because they didn't announce it right away doesn't mean that when they announced it was when it was over. That's just when they announced it. It was over way before that. It was over way before that. And y'all so quick to be, oh, she move along so quick. He was moving along while he was still married, while he was still going home to her and calling her his wife. But as soon as she was out of sight, she was out of mind. But nobody wants, this is, I hate when people want to drag the woman but don't want to hold the man accountable. And that goes into one of the sayings that I heard this week that I was like, I just have to mention. That saying is, if I'm in a relationship with you, my disclaimer is going to be this. I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to reflect you. I'm not in the meaning I'm not going to be in the business of arguing with you to get right. I'm just going to reflect what you're doing. I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to reflect you. So if things ain't right, check the mirror first. Cause you're gonna show me how we gonna act. You wanna get stupid? I get stupid with you. I'm so sick and tired of people not wanting to be held accountable. And then the world never holds the man accountable until things get really, really bad. And then they want to say something. Men very rarely hold other men accountable. They're ready to drag the woman, though. Ready to drag them. When publicly we've seen what this man was putting her through. But I guess none of that matters because now his ego is bruised and he want to get on social media like a little biatch. Anyway, I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to reflect you. If you don't want to be disrespected, don't get disrespectful. Treat people how you would like to be treated. It all falls into the same line. And treat people how you want to be treated. That's something I've heard since birth. But it's very rare that you find somebody to actually do that. And that's crazy. And I'm not just talking about in relationships, friendships, work relationships. People do not treat people how they want to be treated. I don't understand how you expect to come at people crazy and don't expect crazy back. Like we're supposed to just eat it and just keep moving. Like, no. Why would I do that? What is so special about you to make me take your bullshit? I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Okay. Another saying that I heard is, and I heard this on the radio, and it just stuck out to me because it was talking about people who kind of like overreact and do extreme things for little to no reason, right? And so the saying is, stop using permanent solutions for temporary emotions. And I was like, wow, I like that. Stop using permanent solutions for temporary emotion. And let me tell you something. I suffered from that for a little while. And what I mean by that is I have overreacted to things to the point where my reaction could have really landed me in a bad place for a long time. And not that, I didn't unalive anybody or anything like that. So please don't think nothing like that. But I've done things where I could have went to jail. By the grace of God, I did not. But with all that being said, what I did was could have been a permanent, a permanent solution for a temporary emotion. Because then once I'm over it, I'm still in jail. You know, if you unalive somebody for stepping on your sneakers, is it really worth it? Is it really worth all of that? So I guess in a nutshell, that saying is just saying take control of your emotions. Pick your battles. It's not that serious. Think before you do. People these days live so much in their wants that they forget about their needs. They don't think about what they need. It's only about what they want right now. I blame the access that we have to information and to things. It kind of made us a little more impatient. I feel like I'm a little more impatient. Like sometimes I just need things done right now. Well, not need things done right now, but want things done right now, right? It's not necessarily going to happen like that. And that's kind of why I was so initially I was being patient with the bank because I didn't want to say anything or go off the handle, too soon or whatever. I was trying to let them do what they do, and I was trying to let them fix it. It's just that once it hit a month, I was like, come on. It's like, come on, y'all. You're killing me right now. Like, I can't even justify it in my brain right now. What's happening? Y'all got me signing papers. I've been in Georgia for 3 years. Now my address is an issue. But say who now? It's like I couldn't even justify it anymore. But I encourage everyone to just pause, take a beat before you beat. Before you throw that first swing, before you get your pew pew, before any of those things, just take a beat, take a moment to think. Some situations, it's okay to walk away. And everything does not have to be addressed. But that is my words of wisdom. And I do have some good news, y'all. So I told y'all about me embarking on this new venture um in fitness. I want to help bariatric patients and people who've had extreme weight loss, whether it was through weight loss surgery or not. Oh, these circles is killing me. Whether it was through weight loss surgery or not, I want to help people reach their goals, maintain their goals, with nutritional help, with exercise help, with motivation, and helping people keep motivated, and hopefully people will help me stay motivated. I lost a significant amount of weight. It's been almost 10 years now. It'll be 10 years next year. It'll be almost 10 years now. And I've been able to stay within range. Am I in under my goal weight every day? No. When I first moved to Georgia, I gained 20 pounds, which left me, what, 6 pounds over my weight. But that 6 pounds freaked me out. It left me 6 pounds over my weight, but I was 20 pounds more than when I moved to Georgia. But my goal with my doctor, when I went through the weight loss surgery, my goal with my doctor was to be at 177. When I moved to Georgia, I was at 160. Ooh, I gained like 23 pounds. I was like 160 when I moved to Georgia and got all the way up to 183 and started freaking out. Not that 183 is such a big weight, but when you have lost so much weight and tried so hard to maintain where you was at, any weight gain drives me nuts. It makes me feel like I'm going backwards. It makes me feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be 309 pounds again. You know what I mean? Which, if it happens, it happens. But if I could keep it from happening, it's not going to happen because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So anytime I feel like I get off track, I do my best to get back on track. I do things and I try to motivate myself. But I know that I am not the only person who needs this motivation every once in a while. It's hard to, because this is a forever journey. This is not a quick fix. This is not a quick thing. This is something that I have to be conscious about on a regular. And that's hard. It takes a lot. And I know I'm not the only person who has to deal with this or has to think this way. So why not we all motivate each other? You know, my motivation would be, okay, I have these people looking at me, looking to me for guidance or whatever. So I have to stay on my P's and Q's to make sure that they stay on their P's and Q's, because I don't want to fail myself, but I don't want to fail them either. So I say all that to say, um, I finished my first training and I am officially a certified personal trainer. Like, I did it, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about that. Um, I'm just I'm just in awe of the things that I know. Like, I feel like I do a lot. I feel like I do a lot. Singer, songwriter, podcast host, actress, mother. I have a 9 to 5. Like, I feel like I do behind the scenes work in movies and stuff. I feel like I do a lot. But I also feel like if you stop learning, you stop living, in a sense. In a world where there's things like Alzheimer's.
Celebration when I tell everyone that you're in love with me.
I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. So, like, in a world where there's so much happening, like Alzheimer's and dementia, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like these things are, I don't know if it's just that we're more in the know because of things like social media and the internet and this and the other, or if it's just something that's really at an all-time high. But I've never seen so many people develop certain things so much in my life. Like, dementia is crazy, and I feel like you got to keep the brain moving. You got to keep the body moving, you know, people developing all types of joint disease and having struggling with movement when they get to a certain age and everything. And I'm like, nah, B, it's gotta be something better. It's gotta be something better. And so I just try to make a conscious effort to keep my body moving, to keep my brain moving, and to keep things going. So if there's something that interests me, and if it's in my power to gain the knowledge from it, then why not? At the same time, if I can help other people, I'm going to share what I learned. At the same time, if I'm putting out money to learn these things, why not make it a business and get a return on my investment, right? So that's where I am at with that right now. Wait, hold on a second, y'all. Hold on, hold on. Okay, so y'all know, Drea Nicole is my stage name, right? So, and Drea comes from my mom's name, Andrea. So it's not necessarily my government name. So when I show this, don't be like, oh, she be lying about her name. I ain't never lied about my name. But see right there, see, certified personal trainer. I just had to show y'all that real quick. So yes, it's official in that aspect. I'm still learning more stuff because I want to learn about nutrition. I want to learn about strength training. I want to learn about training specifically people who's had rapid weight loss. In this Ozempic Wegovy world that we live in, people are losing weight rapidly. So yeah. We were classmates. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. No, because by 1996 I had graduated from high school. Yeah. You married him. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, but I had left Sheepshead in 92 and I went to Brooklyn College Academy and I was in Brooklyn College Academy until 94. I graduated in 94. But I lived down the block from Sheepshead Bay High School. I lived in the projects right there. Um, so yeah. So girl, hit me up on Facebook so we could continue this conversation because my time is ticking. So yeah. Um, certified personal trainer. I got more classes to take. I want to focus on my demographic, and my secondary demographic is going to be people over 50 and over. Yeah, we probably was. We probably was. So, yeah, thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in. I really do appreciate you being on here and reminiscing with you about Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. You know, it's funny. I went to Home Depot out here in Georgia, and the man that helped me in Home Depot when I was getting my appliances for my house was from Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. Yeah, like this whole conversation. It's not often that you meet people from Sheepshead, but yeah. With all of that being said, everybody, thank you for joining in. We had to do a podcast. I know you're probably like, why on a Friday night is she here with us? Because I had to do it. I had to do it. Thank you for indulging in my silliness. I am going to go and finish my glass of wine and probably finish up some things on some tests that I got to take. But I love y'all. And don't forget to desire. You should have the desire to inspire before you expire. And guess what, y'all? Motherfuckers, I'm out.
Please go find another. I'm out. Motherfucker.